Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm trying another wee wet fly for you. It's the Gizmo. Good wee pattern. It's kind of flashy, sparse, nice wee dropper pattern. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page if anyone wants to support the channel, which will get you entered into the giveaways for the flies tied in the channel. So it's just the first one I've done. I've just stick that in the box with the Muirhead Bumbo and the Sunburst Kate Hog. Alternatively, like the video, share the video, watch it all the way to the end, leave a comment below, that all helps the channel, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and do hit the bell button so you get notified of the new videos. Right. So I've got my hook, my vice. This is a comp heavyweight size 10. 10s, 12s, 14s for this. Probably actually better in the smaller sizes. I mean, if I was to pick one, probably a 12. But I'm doing the 10 for the sake of the video so it's easier to see. And just running on, this is just some Uni 80. And I'm just going to put a wee bit more wax in that there. Now when I get down to the start of the bend, I'm going to take some, I've got some hot orange tippet, right, golden pheasant tippet, and I'm just going to snip these out. And then I've already chosen this so that the bars are like a shank apart, so I'm just going to tie it just so the black bar is just outside the thread there. A wee bit long. Yeah, that's fine. Up to you, if you want a shorter tail you can have a shorter tail. Then my rib is a small silver wire. I'm going to trim this first. Basically the length of the body, and I'll catch that in, again kind of the length of the body, and then I'll just tidy up. Right, maybe even slightly longer than the body here, so I get a nice smooth transition all the way along. And back down. Touch and turns. Keep everything nice and flat because it's a tinsel body. And I've got here but a pearl, plain pearl tinsel, and just catch that in, just cut it at a wee point, and then again run the thread up. Now what I'm going to do, this is what gets you the colour right, so if you wind over the black thread you get a kind of slightly greeny effect on the pearl, but in order to accentuate that, right, if you get some wet varnish, right, hit your head cement, Sally Hansen's, whatever you use, and get that down on the thread, you'll see when I wind over it, it really sort of, I don't know why, but it becomes much greener, right? And it stays like that, right? So I'm just coming up, and I don't worry, there's a wee bit of the varnish has kind of come through a couple of bits there, it's been squeezed out. I don't worry about that, that's fine. Right, so that, there, the body, I don't know how well you can see the difference in the camera, but it's much, it really kind of gives you a much stronger green. So just tie that off and come in, trim away the waist, then I'll take my rib up, full turn at the back to protect everything, then up. There's another 5 up the body. And just bend and break that away. Now, we're going to wax a bit more thread. Come back a wee bit just to the start. So I've basically got just slightly more than a head length, and I'm ready for my wing. Now it's an unusual wing in this. It's actually grey partridge fibres, and I mean, if you've not got that, you could probably use like a speckled hen or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find, I like to come in sort of at the shoulder of the bird where the grey feathers are. Get a couple of, you can get a big one, you'll get some that they're probably too big to use as hackle for most flies, right? They're stout stems, and the actual individual barbs are a wee bit too long. And I'm just going to, can I get the tips lined up, pinch it off, and I'll do the same on the other side of the feather. Can I get them roughly aligned, rip that away. It's quite heavy, I'll just take a couple of them away. Don't want it too thick. And I just sort of roll it so that they're no curving one way or the other, they're all just sort of mixed up. And then I'll just come in, set the length of this. You don't get a lot of wasting a 10 on with this, you're sort of the limit. But come into the back, into the tail kind of length. Now, trim that. And I'll come to the front and I'll bring my thread into these cut ends. And it's waxed, plenty of grip. Right, I've got this wee wing. And the last thing is just a black hen. Can be quite sparse, but I like a decent length of fibre. Right, you can see there, that's no bad. Right, so I'm not going to put 4 or 5 turns on, it'll be 2 or 3 at the most probably with these feathers. But a bit of length for the movement. So a couple of turns, fold that back, another 2 or 3 over it, and I'll just come in, take the tip away, and then, as pretty much all the time with your head hackle, just fold it. There's the first full turn. Two. And just look, right, like some capes, some feathers, you know, you'll get, so maybe 2.5. We'll do that, catch it in. Some capes, some feathers will, you know, you'll need an extra turn, or you might need one less, depending on the quality of the bird. So just grab everything that I've tied that off, and I'll just pull it back, and then just go back over it, tie that off, snap away the stem, and then just finalise the shape of your head basically. And we'll finish. I'm using the tool this time because it's just there. Come in, take away the waste, give the head a coat of varnish. You can give it 2 if you like. But there you go, that's the Gizmo. It's a nice wee fly. Good wee kind of point or a 10 maybe, or a kind of middle dropper. It does no bad if you tie it in a 12. It's good for chasing a muddler or something like that. But anyway, hope that was useful, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give me a thumbs up below, and I'll see you for another one. Tail lines guys, bye.